Hello dear YouTubers, and I do hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to this new video. This is the Arcade Challenge retro video of Ghosts and Goblins, the original arcade game. I'm running this on the Mr. unit of Mr. Project. I'll do a future video on the Mr. It gives 100% replication, especially in arcade games and old computers and old consoles. Wait for that video to come out in the future. Anyway, I'm playing this because it's a different YouTube creator. I believe it's Arcade Archive. I'll link a video down below of his in the description. He's got an arcade challenge for Ghosts and Goblins this month. The person who gets the high score will win that challenge. And I'm up for it because I was pretty good at this back in the day. One of my favourite arcade games growing up as a late teen, early to late teen. I played it day in and day out in my local arcade for years, and I became a bit of an expert at it. At least back then I did. Okay, just show you the dip switches. This is more for Arcade Archive, just to show you lives 3. Difficulty on easy. I normally play it on normal. Not much difference between easy and normal I found on this. Bonus 20,000, 70,000 and every 70,000. I believe that's right. You can just verify that. Arcade Archive. I'm going to leave the video screen as it is. You've got a border either side. That's the correct ratio aspect, so I'm going to leave it that way. I'm recording this through a capture card, so it might be a little bit jerky for you. I've messed around with my OBS settings, but I believe it's down to my capture card with arcade games especially. It doesn't capture it in the smoothness that I can see, but it should be okay. Do let me know down in the comments how it is for you. It should give you the gist of what I'm doing, at least. So, let's try and get through these levels. The first couple of levels, quickly. And on the third level, it's like a sand area. Ooh, that could have been a bit tricky. On the sand area, I shall try and build up points. And I'll show you the sort of mechanic for that, hopefully, later. I'm shooting those little owls because they give you 2,000, I believe, if you kill them, something like that. Jump into that demon to kill it quickly. I'll just do another owl shoot here. Basically, hit the gravestone, shoot the owl. Let this hit me because it will turn me into a frog, and I want to show you that. I'll tell you what, let's just go for it. Let's not waste time. I don't want to bore you people at home. Try and get through this level quickly. A lot of this is now pattern recognition. Ooh, a bit of RNG involved. Randomness. If you're not careful, you can get killed. And it can be tricky. Might as well collect that. Right, we're going to get into the pigs in blankets, we used to call them back in the day. Little ghouls, basically. Shooting, so that's a bit random. That doesn't normally happen. That's okay. Doing okay. If I jump around here, I should get a 10,000 to drop. And another fireball. Don't get the fireballs if you play this game. If you play this game, you probably know what I mean. The fireballs are probably one of the worst weapons in the game. See what I mean about randomness? I could have been dead there, but I'm okay. 30,000 so far. Ideally, I want to get to 300,000. And I believe it's okay, it's just the highest score, this challenge, so I'm going to go for the highest score. On my last 2 lives, I'm going to go for it, basically. If I get that far, should be okay. There we go, just get past that part quickly. Depending on the play, you can either have a good game of this, or a bad game. You practice, practice, practice like I did back in the day. Normally you would have a good game all the way through. It's easy to lose a life though. It really is easy to lose a life, so you just gotta be aware. I'm gonna wait till this guy gets to the other side. Don't actually need to wait for him. I don't know why I just wasted time there. Yeah, I don't need him. Don't need him. If he carries on that way, I'm just gonna ignore him. Don't need to shoot him. Keep forgetting that. And time in the top left there, if you're not careful, that ticks away. If that time gets to 0, you're dead. See, there is a bit of a added difficulty there with the time limit. I don't believe there's a difference between the easy and normal level with the time, by the way. Which is why I usually play this on normal. It's pretty much the same game. But I'm just sticking within the rules of the competition. Right. Come down, crows. I'll wait for those crows to come down. You've got these elevators. Stone escalator elevators. Shoot it. Oh. And it's easy to lose a life here. You can just fall in the water if you get this timing wrong on this. And if you get the timing wrong on hitting the crows, you can get killed by the crows as well. They can knock you in the water. Come down, you crow. No, he's going to cause me difficulty. He's going to be up there, isn't he? Does he come down? No, he's come down. It's alright. Do a big jump there. Got my armour. Should be okay. A bit of a tip here. Just start shooting. So this guy jumps across. And that was good. I'm getting through the first couple of levels with my first life, which should be expected, really. I'll get an extra life at 70, so I'm near to that. Let's show you this mechanic now. This is where I'm going to build up points. Because I've got all my lives, I'm in a really good position. Really good position here. Hopefully this is not too jerky on the recording for you. Little much I can do about that. Oh, you know what? I can't get hold of that dagger. The dagger's the best weapon in the game. And it's hidden behind that stone. I can't reach it. Oh, well, I'm just going to have to go with these lances. The lances are the original weapons you get. Lances are okay, but the dagger's a lot better. But we'll do what we can. Might come again. I'm going to waste a few lives on this level. There you go. You get to this part here. And if you get the timing right, you can get the zombies coming on either side of the screen. Get your position right, rather. That's not the position I want to be in. Trust me, it does work. There you go, you probably saw it there. And you can just keep shooting zombies. So you just got to get in the right position here. Now I can waste time going for those little trinkets, but there's more points to be had by shooting zombies this way. Those points build up pretty quickly. Just got to get in the right position. So now there's going to be experts. There's a technique for shooting side to side like this, and you've got to master that as well. I'm not quite sure what. Those kind of flashes you just see there on the screen, that used to happen in the arcade as well. And if you're playing the arcade ROM on an accurate, there you go. Don't worry about that, it's just passive. That's what the Mister does, it gives you perfect timing, and everything that was in that arcade ROM, which is why you probably wouldn't notice if this was in an arcade machine. There you go. That's 70,000 going well. So I've got 5 lives essentially, so I'm going to use a few of these lives to do this. Now, I'll leave a bit of a pause so you can skip past this if you don't want to see me doing this part. And then see me go for the extra levels, and I'll try and time mark that either in the description or on the video itself. Time's running out, I'm not going to go for it because I'm going to get a lot of points from doing this. There we go. Sometimes if you're lucky, you get an extra 10k pop up. One of these zombies will drop 10,000. I might be better trying that, because 70,000 is okay, but that could have been much higher. But I've got 3 more goals of doing that, so I'm not too worried. Like I said, the challenge is to get the highest score. So that's what I'm trying to do. $70,000, so let's see, if I go for that 10,000, so I'm going to shoot these zombies. Oh, there's a dagger. Best weapon in the game. Definitely grab the dagger if you see it. I'm going to shoot these zombies. And I'm going to collect those trinkets. With the hope that one of these zombies is going to drop 10,000. And there's the 10,000. There you go, that's going to build my points up. So I'm now 90,000, which is excellent. I'm not going to worry about collecting anything else. Definitely don't want a fireball anyway. I'm just going to go through this mechanic again. And it's a game mechanic, chaps. If you don't agree with this, it's part of the game. You're just building up points. That's the whole idea of this arcade challenge. And don't worry, I will be going for more levels with my last 2 lives, essentially. But if you go to an arcade and they've got Ghosts and Goblins, do give this a try. It works on the arcade ROM. I've actually got some recording somewhere of the arcade club in Bury, where I did play Ghosts and Goblins there. I tried it on there as well, and it works fine. Actually, I used to do this back in the day in the arcade on the original ROM, so I know it's okay. And this is the original arcade ROM, it's just running on a Mister. Ah, sure you get my meaning. There we go, 112, we're doing well. 13. Just gotta get more used to that spot, and there's a technique of firing left and right quick where you can just stand there infinitely and not get hit by a zombie infinitely. But as you can see, the points are racking up. Almost 120,000 now. You're kind of breaking the game doing this. Flashing going on. It's fun to watch. There you go, building up points. Really nice. That's the ribbon I want. That was the ribbon I wanted. 127,000. Well, I'm hopeful to get around 200, over 200. I just wonder, is it worth going for that 10,000 to drop? Dropped quickly for me last time. If it doesn't drop quickly, that's where you could be wasting time trying to get the 10,000 and you may not get it at all. It's random whether that 10,000 will drop from one of the zombies. Go away, bat. You've got to set this up properly now. Let's grab that as it's nearby. And hope for a 10,000 to drop again. I'll just build my points up that a little bit quicker. It's a sword. It's in a bad place, that. Because I can't do that sort of mechanic with that sword there. It's too close to where I need to be and it's easy to grab. I don't want to get the sword. So there you go. Just go a couple of screens down and that weapon that drops will disappear. And you can come back to the same place. I'm not picking up that ribbon, am I? Oh, it's a difficult one to master, chaps. It takes a fair bit of practice to master. There we go, I got it running there. Got another extra life there, and again the sword, I'm just going to leave it this time. It's not in the wrong place. So I won't chase the 10,000 this time, I'll just chase the... I'm not getting the ribbon going there. Get it going a bit there. So if you can hear me tapping on my joystick, it's an Arduino board arcade DIY joystick. Ideal for this game. I was going to use an Xbox 360 controller. I could still get to this level using that, but it's tricky. A lot tricky. It's easy to use one of these arcade sticks for this kind of game. I'll play it on a arcade emulation machine. Even MAME does the game quite well. Not quite as good as Mister here, but it does it quite well. And you're not getting the full picture, I'm afraid, through my capture card, but near enough, I would hope. There we go, 160. So as you can see, I'm building up very nicely here. I want to keep going with this mechanic. Try and get towards that 300,000 if I can. We'll see how possible that is. There's a couple, well, there's certainly one more 10,000, 2 more 10,000s if I clear this whole level coming up. And I'll do that in a bit. Onwards we go, chaps. 166,000. Looking good. Let's keep going. Hope this is entertaining. You're just seeing me sort of shoot zombies. Not sure, like I said, I'll try and put timestamps down for you below, but if you want to keep watching me do this, see how far I can get, feel free. See if I can time this right. I'm going to go for that glass slipper. And not this life, but the life afterwards, I'll just go for it. Regardless if I'm on 2 or 3 lives, because at 210,000 I'll get another extra life. It's always nice. It's the sword. Can I just go a couple of screens down? Don't restart the timer. Has that got rid of that sword? It has. I'm gonna go and keep trying for that 10,000 to come up. See, wasting time like that is probably not the best method. Best method would be to shoot all these zombies, because you do build up your points quicker rather than wasting time for a 10,000 that may or may not come. And it's a fireball. Well, this time... oh, go on, go on, go on. Let's just do that. Let's just see the fireball's gone. Oh, perfect. That's where you want it. You can see the flashing going on there, the game saying, no! We didn't expect this, we didn't anticipate this. Oh, I'm just building up a rhythm there. I like this. Get to 200,000 doing this. Go on and grab that. I'm wasting time doing that there. Come on. You want to find that position and stay in it, basically. Oh, the sword's back. Okay, let's not waste any more time here. Just build up to, yeah, to over 200,000. Tell you what, chaps, after this, we'll just go for it. Because there's a chance of me getting more points if I clear a few more levels anyway. You get 10,000 for clearing levels. And I know there's another 10 grand hiding away somewhere. What I might do with this... Okay, with the next life, I'm going to hunt for the 10,000. When we get down to a certain amount of time, I'm just going to go for it and try and clear more levels. Okay, so let's do this. Let's hunt for that 10,000. Kill that quickly. There we go, that'll do. Pick up him. On the hunt for the 10,000 now. So I'm going to go for it this life. Ah, there's 10,000 again. Beautiful. That's what I wanted. And I got an extra life again, but I am going to go for it. I'm just going to do a little bit more of that. Obviously, I don't need to collect any more of those trinkets, because the 10,000's already been and it won't come back again, and the shield's just popped up. Now, is it the shield or the axe? You have to clear the game once. And that's extremely difficult. I've never cleared through this game. I've got to the last level, I believe. Never managed the whole game. And none of the people in the arcade. I think I was one of the first ones to get to the last level. Or the first one to get to the last level in my local arcade. And after that, yeah, well, no, but if you clear the game, you have to clear it again with a different weapon. It's a nasty mechanic. And there's some people in the world that can do that. Quite amazed. Just building up a little bit more, chaps. Wait for just under a minute maybe and just go for it. It's a good score already. If I get further, it would be even better. I could push on to 300,000, but I think this is fair enough. I can't see many people getting towards this score, but other people might know this mechanic. And you would have to know this specific method. I think there's 2 of these. There's one on the first level, which I always have difficulty doing. Similar to this, you just move left and right and shoot things. But I believe this is the best one to do. This one builds up the best scores. You know what? We'll go for it. 240,000. Let's go for it now. Okay, so welcome back if you just joined us. I've got in the wrong position here. Drop. Good man. So now I'm just going for more levels in the game. What are you doing, Gee? See what I mean about the randomness of those things in the game? They do all start pretty much at a similar level when they spawn, but if you don't catch them quickly, if you lose your armor there, by the way, up there, I won't show you now, but up there you can get your armor back. I will show you. No, I won't, because he's going to kill me. There's the randomness. Bugger. Come on, I didn't want to waste that life there when I get through this level. Okay, I'm just going to go for it here, hopefully. He should pop up and I should be able to kill him. There we go. So there is a little bit of pattern recognition to get past these parts, and it's just purely practice. And for me, it's years of practice. Back in the day, at least. Jump into him, you should be able to kill him quickly. Things with old demons, if you can kill them quickly, kill them quickly. Don't hang around. And don't hang around on this level, otherwise you could get swarmed. He's popped up. Okay. Now there is a bit of armor. If I can get past this part, and I can, jump off this ledge. Oh, normally the armor comes down. Maybe it's a different ledge. Okay. See if I can get past this snake bot's dragon. Oh, he's carrying something. Just be careful. Try and stay away from him because he's got some random new movements to this. He's just ahead now, so... Oh. Let's not stay there. He's got to come down enough for me to shoot him now, and he's not doing. I've got plenty of time, so I'm not going to rush this. Just need to shoot that head. There we go. No, don't want that. Hey, chaps. We're going. I can show you a couple more levels now, perhaps. 278, I might get to 300,000 if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky. At the very end of this level, there's another dragon boss. So same kind of thing, but you just got less room to move. And there's a lot to clear before that, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Jump on there, jump on there. This is all pattern recognition for me at the moment. Jump on there. These are the eyeball escalators, we like to call them. Now they move slightly jerkily in the game. It's probably going to be a little bit more pronounced for you watching this, just because of my capture card, but there's nothing I can do about that. Gotta kill him because he will follow me. With this fire bridge, I'm doing good here, you know. Fire bridge, don't stop, don't shoot, just move forward. Otherwise those fires, they will come up and you lose your armor and lose your life. There's a demon here I'm going to have to jump into. There's normally a demon there. There he is. Got him, got him. I'm in good position to clear this level. You're going to see a level, maybe. You wouldn't... Spoke too soon there. Oh, I've got 2 lives left to do this. Chaps, there's a chance. Level 4, basically, would be a level that very few people could get to. Probably this level's a level that very few people could get to. Oh, come on, Huddy-san, you can do this, you can do this. Keep moving forward, jump into this demon. Gotta kill him, otherwise he'll come back. Oh, he's left me with no armor. I'll try my best, chaps. My best isn't good enough. Oh, come on, I can do this. I used to be able to do this all the time back in the day. Sad if I don't do it, but if I don't, I'm just out of practice. It's not easy, my friends, not easy. As you probably know, playing this game, if you ever played it, do give it a go if you haven't. It's a wonderful game to play. Hopefully these hints and tips. Bugger off you. Oh. Yeah, you just gotta kill him quick, basically. Didn't manage it, guys. Look, 287,600. I think that's a fair score. I did use a couple of mechanics in the game to build that score up, but jump. There you go. I believe that's fair. Listen, let me know your thoughts on the video. Give it a go if you haven't played Ghosts and Goblins yet, and I'll see you soon.